Hey everyone, this is the LEGO Spider-Man and Ghost Rider vs. Carnage. This set has 212 pieces, 3 minifigures. It retails in the US for 20 bucks and is for ages 7 and up. And we'll get onto the back of the box here. Luckily this thing doesn't have thumb tabs, it does have the tape. I already have it open and built. And the set looks pretty good, and you actually do have 2 different car variations. I will show you both those variations, and it's actually really cool. I'm really glad they gave you that option. And let's get on to our minifigures first. Our first figure up here is Spider-Man. This is the same one you get in all the other 2021 Spider-Man sets. This one, like many of the others, doesn't have dual molded legs. Now, in this set, he only gets these 2 web accessories. These are like the little web blasts, I guess you would call them, and you just shoot them like this. They work pretty well. Now that clears up the arms for us, and you can see how the opacity of the print there doesn't line up with the hand, which is a little disappointing. I do like the arm print. You know, I just wish the print was a little bit better. I don't mind it as much as some other people do. But it's alright. I'm going to say that in a bunch of other Spider-Man sets. And the back print looks good, and that's pretty much it for this figure. Our next figure up here is Ghost Rider. Now this figure is actually sort of the main figure of the set, though it is a Spider-Man set. The vehicle is based off him, and he looks pretty cool. He gets a bunch of the, you know, blast pieces there. You can see them on the car. The only 2 that aren't used on the car, at least as of right now for me, are these 2 little pieces. So you can actually put these in his hands and they look pretty neat. But I'm not going to do that for you guys. Now up here, you can see this flame piece actually doesn't come off, and you can see how like misaligned the hair piece, or I guess the flame piece is. Like this is him looking straight, and it's like pointed a little bit to the right, and it looks pretty off when you look at it closely. I really don't care too much. I don't care too much about, you know, this character, and it's only a $20 set if I ever care to repurchase it. And it has some simple backprint there, nothing on the legs, no dual molds or anything. And that's it for this figure. Here's our next figure, Carnage. I actually had to zoom out because of how big his tentacles are here, but they look absolutely awesome. I really like, I guess, the contrast with his back piece here, how it goes from black to like a maroon and then a bright red. I like the kind of fade into that light red there. I think that actually covers it up pretty nice, because mostly this, you know, back thing would be pretty ugly, but it actually does blend in fairly nicely with the other tentacles. The front print, the head print, the leg print, all really awesome. I think it all looks really good. You actually do get some back print with this character as well. It's pretty simple. You're not going to be seeing it too much because of this piece. And you get a little bit of back head print there. And that's pretty much it for this figure. And it's definitely my favorite figure of the set. Alright, here is the Ghost Rider, sort of like Speed Champions type of car. I actually really like it. It's only 6 studs wide. It's a really compact build, and I really enjoy it. I love all the flame detailing you can get on the sides, on the wheels, even the thrust in the back. I just love that. And they actually do give you the customization option to take all of these off, which I'll show you in a bit. Up front here, you have some stud shooters, which are actually implemented into the set fairly well. I like the tinted windshield on the front. You got some nice kind of grill pieces there on the front fender, I guess. And you get some sort of under detail there. The detail underneath isn't the greatest. It's okay on the back and the front, but the actual underneath where the wheels are located, not quite the greatest, but you won't be seeing that too much. And you can actually take the hood piece off like this, and you can throw in Ghost Rider, and I'll show you guys how that looks. There he is in the car, and then you just snap this thing right back on top. Fairly simple, and it looks really good. You actually have bigger wheels in the back than you do in the front, so you kind of get that sort of slanted down shape, which I really do enjoy, and I think it looks pretty darn excellent. I think that's pretty much it. Let's take all the flames off and refix it back into the muscle car it is. Alright guys, I've taken all the Power Blast pieces off there. Now you're giving 3 of these extra sort of cheese slope tiles, and you place one there. You'd also place one here on the back, and then on the other side is where you'd also place the last one here. They give you 3, like I said, and it looks really cool when it's like this. It's very finished off and very sleek. It almost to me looks like the like a Batmobile, like sort of the new one that's coming out, the Robert Pattinson Batmobile, just, you know, bar the engine detail in the back. And I really like this design for it as well. It doesn't even look like a Ghost Rider vehicle at this point, and if you don't want it to be a Ghost Rider vehicle, it looks pretty good like this, and I really like the design for it. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Now the value for this thing at 20 bucks I think is not the greatest. However, I found mine at Walmart for 16, and I love the value for that. I think it's a great value for 16 bucks. So definitely pick this thing up if you see it for 16 and it catches your eye. And I think that's more or less it for my thoughts on the set. See you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.